Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Nicole Aladrian Show. Hope all is well, and let's get into some great topics today.
Yo. How you doing, Miss Nicole?
Good, my dear. How are you? The lovely Ed Taylor, y'all. My producer and partner in crime of business.
I cannot complain. Just living my life like it's golden again. You know what I mean?
Yes, Jill Scott. Yes.
That's it. Every time.
What a beautiful song. I love her. She's such a fantastic artist. Like, her music just takes you to another atmosphere. Like, Jill Scott is the bomb.
I love Jill Scott.
She got that vibe. She got that kind of vibe, like that Erykah Badu vibe. Like, when they, or that Sade, like, it just takes you somewhere else when you listen to their music. That's just my opinion. It's awesome.
Exactly. I never heard nobody sing about grits. When she said grits, and that one song where she said grits, man, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's some real ethnic stuff right there. Us black people love us some grits, honey. Grits are so good.
What does Nicole put in her grits?
Butter and sugar and milk. Butter, sugar, and milk. Yes.
Milk.
I don't like grits
ingredients. Those are cool ingredients.
Yeah, I don't really like if I make grits, I don't like if you buy it like as a breakfast and they don't, you know what I mean? I'll still eat them plain, but I prefer my grits to be sweet. Oh my God, so good.
What about so what I do with grits is they have to be sweet. So I do sugar, butter, and I take some bacon and crumble it up in there. And sometimes
now that sounds good.
Some
that
cheese,
sounds good.
Yeah, and then sometimes shrimp. I make shrimp grits. And I use them big ass pieces of shrimp.
Good.
Yeah, it's like the shrimp are the size of your ear. You know what I mean? It's
prawns.
Yeah, just throw them up in there, a couple of them.
I got me some prawns right now when I eat my my lunch. I got my little JJ's, so I'm looking forward to that. JJ's is so good.
Yeah, I never tried JJ's. I done passed by it a couple of times.
Okay, buddy, we gotta go there.
Exactly.
We definitely gonna go.
I'm gonna conveniently leave my wallet. I'm gonna leave my wallet at home. You know what I mean?
It's okay.
I got you. I'm gonna pat pockets where people don't even put their wallet at. Like, well, I can't find my wallet.
I got you, friend. I'll buy you some JJ's.
So yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I had the catfish. I had catfish earlier, oysters and prawns. Man, and fries.
That sounds delicious.
I forgot. I left my banana pudding in the refrigerator. Oh no. Well, that's something I guess, yeah.
It'll be all right.
I forgot about my banana pudding. All right, it's okay. I'll eat it when I get home.
It's all right. You all good? So nothing like some banana pudding when you get home. That's when all the flavors unsettled in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, getting all nice and marinated. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Let me see what I got here. So
speaking of banana pudding, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, what else you got with banana pudding? So.
I was gonna say, speaking of banana pudding, my sister Angie makes the best banana pudding. I've had some good banana pudding in my life, but her banana pudding is just divine. Like, and I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna be like, sister, I'm gonna buy all the ingredients. Can you make me some banana pudding for my birthday? Because usually she'll make it for my birthday, and she'll make a big old pan, like them big old foil pans. Boy, I tell y'all, within 3 days that pan is gone. Like I tear it up. It's so good. Like, oh my God. Okay. My mouth is watering.
Like you be like, she be using them little vanilla wafers.
Yes, of course. Oh, yes. It's not going to be right if you don't use vanilla wafers. But some people I've learned they use those. It started with an L. I can't say. Look, it's a name. Those one cookies, they're hella good too. They're like, like a beige.
A long cookie.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, some people use that in their banana pudding. I've had banana pudding with those cookies in it, and it's good as hell. But I like the original vanilla wafer cookies. I think that's the organic way to make banana pudding. So, yeah, but they're both good. But I like the original way better.
Sound good to me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I was thinking that what's that they sprinkle on top? Cinnamon?
I don't know. I've never had cinnamon on banana pudding before.
Something red on top. I don't know, man, but delicious.
I don't know. I never had that kind of banana pudding before. Huh.
So you're not used to
Interesting.
high quality banana pudding. You're used to almost high quality, because if they would have sprinkled something on there. Now, I don't know what that is. Honestly, I don't know if it's cinnamon or what, but
I've never seen that before. That's why I'm like, huh? Okay. But people have their own way of how they do their, food or preparation. Some people might add certain things that other people may not. So that's the first time I've heard that though.
yeah, it didn't make it though. It didn't last long. You know what I mean? But man, now I'm thinking about grits. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Good Lord. You know it.
I know grits are so good. It's such a simple hot cereal, but it's so warm and filling, and it brings us back to our childhood, our roots, and you ain't lying. Grits is one of those foods that's just like, it's so delicious.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it right now. Some grits. Anyway, what do I got? Some back there? I probably do. I probably got a box of grits. Anyway, it's great to be on with you. As you can tell, my voice is a little bit off. It's like allergies combined with whatever else is happening in the world. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's like, man, let me go ahead, take off. I got to get back to my own show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for still, taking the time to do the show with me tonight, friend. This morning, my bad. I greatly appreciate it, and I do hope that you feel better.
Oh, I will. I took like 2 COVID tests already to make sure I wasn't, actually sick. And then, when I called the advice people, they were like, oh no, there's just real bad allergies going around. Plus, remember what I told you earlier, I forgot to take my other medicine, and this happens when I don't take it. So.
And it is allergy season. Like, I don't have really like bad allergies, but I've noticed like, even if you don't have allergies, I've been still sneezing, like little things. We are in springtime, right? Which is such a beautiful time. I love spring and summer. Love it. But I've been kind of sneezing and having a little bit of, a little allergies. And I'm like, I don't really have allergies, but it still affects. Sometimes you still might get a little bit of that with that backlash of the pollen or, whatever things are in the air. So I just know people with allergies really suck, because it's like, man, you know what I mean? I just don't have them as severe. I don't really have allergies like that, but a little bit, it's still been affecting me too. So yeah, y'all. So whoever got allergies in this season, make sure you take your medicine. Take you some Claritin or Benadryl or whatever, helps with that.
Exactly. So right now, I'm working on a dating app myself, basically, where if you swipe past me, I automatically swipe backwards right in front of you again, ding, ding, and I register you as a match. I know you didn't swipe past me.
To be a match.
Yeah, I don't care if you want me, I'm yours. It's called force match.
That was correct.
Yeah, you can swipe.
Force match.
You can swipe 2 or 3 times, and it's gonna go back 2 or 3 times to me again.
Look, guaranteed to get a date, huh?
Yeah, definitely. I'm like,
oh, that's funny. What if date apps are like that? I don't know. I'm so turned off by date apps. I don't want to see nobody date app. I don't want to be on nobody date app. Dating apps are. I just feel as a woman that's experienced, been on dating apps, there's no quality men on there. They're either married, in a relationship, they got something wrong with them. They're very abusive in some type of way, right? Or they just looking for sex. The majority of men on dating apps, they're looking just for sex and a hookup. They're not looking for, don't be fooled if you see in the bio is bullcrap, okay? So any women out there who like, oh, I want love, just go outside. Okay, I was just talking about that earlier, right? Go outside. You do not need to. Women don't need to do that. All you need to do is go outside, look good. You feel me?
Yeah.
Get dressed, do your makeup, make sure you look presentable, and you're going to attract men. You feel me? Like, do it the organic way. It's hard enough to find a man in real time. Just dating apps, they're lazy. I had to learn that, like, it's a complete turnoff. I've been there, done that, and the men, all they want to do is sleep with you. Most men want to do that. But on a dating app, you're not gonna find your husband on there. I'm sorry. It's not. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but that's not the exception. It's not the majority. That's the exception. My bad. You get what I'm saying?
And for anybody who doubts what she's saying or disagrees with me, I've worked for.
Try it.
Well, now you try it. I've worked for 2 different major dating apps, and I can tell you, as a contractor for these companies and stuff, the majority of the stuff on there is either A, fake, or B, somebody with something to hide. There is a ton of, most people on there are broken. Broken people go to dating apps because they just want to hide. And they
and I guess at the time I was broken because I was on there as well, right? We have to take accountability and say, well, ask me, why was I on these apps, right? What was I searching for? And you learn real quickly that if that's what you want, hey, cool, that's the easy way to get it. You know, if you looking for a quick hookup, hey, go on a dating app. Good night. But if not, if you're looking for something more stable and you want to date for purpose, or you're looking for marriage or a long-term relationship dynamic, don't do it. Don't go to dating apps. Do not do it.
Yeah, I promise y'all, don't go to old school route. Go to old school route.
Just meet people organically.
Meet people organically. Check this out.
Or just go out, be seen. Like I was saying earlier, like I went out. I've been going through a breakup, but I went outside and I had all kind of men approaching me. You feel me? And I'm like, not that I don't attract men, but it was like, ooh, I just was like, dang, I don't really go out like that, right? I don't really put myself out there to be approached like that, you know? And I mean, I had, like I said, it was so many different men, nice cars. I mean, handsome men pulling up on me, Benzes and Audis. And I'm like, oh, I still got it. And I kind of, you know, when you're going through a breakup, you kind of just get in that realm of like, oh, you know, you kind of just get down the dumps. And I'm like, wait a minute, let me pop out. Let me show them like, I still got this. You feel me? And even though I'm not looking to jump into the fire, I just got the frying pan. It still feels good to know that, hey, you know what? You know what I'm saying? There's still people approaching me, and that's not the end all be all, right?
Real talk.
So ladies, just look good and go outside. Okay.
Absolutely.
Men gonna approach you. Okay.
Let's take that advice and let's also check out the dark truth about dating apps.
Mm-hmm. No, I use dating apps to get girls. Like, no, you don't. You use dating apps to get women who either have a mental disorder or 3 kids, or they're trying to rob you or trying to get you to go down their OnlyFans funnel. Those are the only women you're meeting on dating apps. Attractive young women don't need dating apps to meet men. 80% of women throughout history have reproduced. Women do not need to take chances to reproduce. Men will find them. They just simply exist and men will come to them. They don't need dating apps. If you're going on dating apps to try to meet women, you're meeting the worst possible type of women. No.
Okay, so this guy kind of like in a bashing type of way said that you're meeting the most, the basic worst example of a woman. I don't necessarily truly believe that, but I do think that both men and women are meeting a compromised version of that person.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely see that. Are there pretty women on dating apps? Yeah. Do some of them have agendas? A lot of them do. You know what I mean? But the guys have agendas too.
Right, but even like I could speak from myself, like being a woman who's been on dating apps, I'm a quality woman, right? You can't, I guess, you know what I'm saying? The majority of people are not going to be a good match, okay? So he's not wrong. A lot of women that's on dating apps are, you know, trying to get money, or it's a money thing, right? They're trying to come up or use a man, or some of them are con artists. They will rob you. He ain't lying about that. But are there some women who may generally be good women who, all of us don't have a bunch of multiple kids with a bunch of baby daddies. And even if you do, and there's no point to judge that. But the point is like, you get it. It's just that the majority of men and women that's on the apps are not going to be good matches for you. That's the point. Not to say that it is exception to the rule that there are some decent men and women that be on there, but it's not that many. You get what I'm saying? So that's just my take on that. But he got some valid points to that. It's just hard in general out here to find love. It's just hard.
Yeah. Well, I read something earlier, too, about love. It says nowadays love has been replaced by basically prostitution, meaning that men are willing to pay and women are willing to ask for money instead of any other type of situation. They're more comfortable now.
Yeah, it's easy. Like, because think about it, right? Which is nothing wrong with that, but if you're looking for more, then you're going to, you know what I mean? It's like, it's going to be hard. It's just that much harder. It's going to be hard because the man could just go and say, hey, okay, think about it. He can go be with any of these women, younger, older, whatever, and he could just pay them whatever they're asking for, and he can have their body. He can have that experience, and there's no strings attached. So for most men who just want to sleep with women, that's perfect, right? Well, perfect. Because look, I don't have to, she don't want me. She don't want to be with me like that. She just wants to get my money, and I want her body. It's a perfect thing for a man who wants that. So he can go through multiple women and pay them. You get what I'm saying? But if you're looking for love, you get it, then that's where it's going to be hard. That's where the people who really looking for love and commitment struggle, right? Because it is that easy for a man could just easily go and pay whoever he wants, because there's a lot of women who, which I'm not knocking at all. I support that. I don't knock nobody hustle. I think it's smart. You know what I mean? If you're going to be out here giving your body, you should be compensated for it. You should not be just out here sleeping with nobody for free. I don't care if you're in a relationship, married, a man needs to be generous with you. He needs to be doing things for you financially. So I'm all for it, right? But what it is just make it too easy for men nowadays, because they don't, why should I commit to you? If I could just go and I could get her and her and her. You get it? It's like most men ain't going to commit. Are they not going to want to be monogamous at all? Most of them don't want to be monogamous anyway. So it just makes it that much easier for the men, right? The women are the ones who suffer, who really want something stable and solid nowadays. So yeah, I do agree with that. But
so you have these newer age girls, let's say 18 years old now, starting off in the world and life, and instead of their philosophy is F you, pay me. That's their whole thing. Here's my Cash App. You want to get to know me? Here's my Cash App. So basically, they're selling themselves instead of even trying to know what a relationship is. It's not that it's not. You can't say they're tired of men and they're tired of. They want the money.
Yeah, because I think for a younger woman, they probably haven't experienced, a lot of long-term relationships and stuff, because they're still young. They may not have had that type of experience. So in a way, it's a disservice for them, because it's like that's kind of tarnishing them. You get it? Like, if all you know is men just paying you for just to sleep with you, it's just, I don't know.
But where did they learn that? Where did they learn that from? This is the problem. So I understand your philosophy. I don't understand theirs. But your philosophy,
they learn it from the media, right?
Yeah, your philosophy teaches them. You're looking
at social media, right? And how women are getting all these things from men, and that's how they learn this what they call 304 behavior, right? Or maybe they have somebody in their life who, they saw coming up that they seem like, dang, this person is getting money and this is how they doing it. So it definitely is, I would say, is influential, right? Because most of us are not taught. It's not like whose mom gonna sit there and teach you, go sell your body. You know what I mean? We were not taught that, right? That's usually frowned upon. Like, that's not something that most mothers are going to go tell their daughters. So you feel me? They'll say, hey, like my mom, she didn't support that type of behavior, right? Prostitution or selling your body. She told me, though, that a man is supposed to take care of you and do things for you. You see what I'm saying? In general, she didn't say go and sleep with them for money. You get what I'm saying? No mother is teaching their children that. You get? I'm not teaching my daughter. I teach my daughter that a man is supposed to be generous with you. He's supposed to, provide for you, right? Well, I mean, when she gets old enough to date, because my daughter is still young. You get it? I don't want my daughter to date at 15, but you get my point. But like, we're not taught that. So where did it come from? It either came from the female to say, hey, she just had that in her own mind, right? Hey, I'm going to get some out of it. Or she had to see it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because most women are not taught that type of thing. Your parents is not going to tell you to go do some stuff like that.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Not now, but society is teaching them. Just like on the flip side of men say, if she know me, she owe me. They say, if you got a woman, she got to be giving you something. She got to be paying you something. So in essence, persons who are older are sending a message to the younger people. The younger people are following it. And then when they get a certain age, they turn around and complain and say, men ain't.
I got another point. It's another point that's very, very prevalent here. All right. And Shira 7, shout out to Shira 7. She had made this point, which is it makes a lot of sense as well is that a lot of women, okay, let's say for me, I'm an older woman, right? I'm 40. Okay. Maybe not so much the younger women because they haven't been torn to shit. They haven't really been through too much, right? Somebody with my type of dating experience, and I've been with men, all type of men of all backgrounds and nationalities and economic backgrounds, right? Oh my God. So I kind of know a lot about men. I have more experience when it comes to men than a younger woman would have at my age. You get what I'm trying to say? So what happens is that some women, they've been hurt so badly to where they just say, well, it's the game, right? I don't even want love. I just want a man who can provide and give me money. So a lot of women, that's what Shira 7 was explaining, like, get your money, have a roster. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, because women got smart. They realized a lot of men ain't looking for love. They just want one thing. So women got like, okay, if you want my time or you want my essence or you want my body, you're going to have to pay. You get what I'm saying? And so it's all the game. It's just game. Men actually show us, you feel me, what they really want. Most men don't want love and monogamy and being with one woman and doing right by one woman. They want to sleep with them. That's it. They want to sleep with you, on to the next. They want to sleep with her, on to the next. So women got game tight about that and said, well, hey, I'll forget love. Pay me. You feel me?
So are women?
So you gotta blame the men too. You definitely gotta put it on the men.
Hang on. This is funny you say that, but are women really?
That's real.
Are they really being game tight, or are they submitting to what the man wants and messing it up for basically by giving in to the men? They are fostering a habit that this man will now repeat over and over and over and over again.
Well, it's just what it is. That's the game. It doesn't matter. You got to look at both parties for it. The woman is putting out, which is making the man. It's easy for the man to just pay her to get the sex. Okay, you're right. But a lot of women are like opting out. They're practicing celibacy. They're being single. They're not even dating or dealing with men at all. So what you're saying, but is that if all the women would just do that, the man wouldn't have nowhere to go. You get it?
Not as easily.
They weren't able to play the game. But we know that that's not going to happen.
Or they'll go to the
right?
ones
We
that
know
would.
that that's not going to happen.
Okay. There is a certain level of society, women who are going to do it regardless, whether men are good to them or not. That's just their profession, and that's what they do.
Exactly. So, it's not going to stop. That stuff is, that's going to be here before our time and after we die. It's not going nowhere.
But now it seems like everybody is getting on that page, and that's scary.
Yeah.
If every female can be bought and every man can purchase a female,
then what's the point of a relationship? What's the point of marriage? None. It's obsolete.
It's lost. Yeah,
it's lost. It is. It's true. It really is. And even at 40 years old, I'm like, we cooked. We are definitely cooked. We are cooked and burnt, sir. We are overcooked. Okay. And I don't knock that at all. Like, hey, I'd rather come out with something that's not a knock.
It's not a knock, but it is understanding that relationships, for as long as this is becoming
because what's the
standard.
benefit? Like, it's like, a man feel like, well, I don't need to be with one woman. That's the perfect playground for a man who is in that energy, right? If a man is in that energy, why do I need to be with just one woman? I don't want to just be with one woman. I want to be with her, and her. You get it? Most men, they just want to. They want to go and what they say, spread their seed or whatever.
We shouldn't be talking about most. We should be talking about the minority of men who actually are looking for somebody who does not subscribe to, if you want to be with me, you got to be paying me something. You know what I mean? Because the philosophy now has moved to, I'm not single guy, but if I was, I'm sure I would run into women that would be like, oh, okay, well, you got to be doing something for me. You got to be doing something for me. Now, if I do something to you, it's because I like you. You know what I mean? It's not because of anything else.
Just genuine interest. And I also say this a lot. I say this because I have a lot of people who I talk to, women, and they're either it goes two ways. They either don't have the game to where they just know how to get the money, or they ask for the money too soon. And I always say it's a way you have to do it. You feel me? A lot of times you just come to it. Like if I just met you, right, and I start talking about what you can do and your money, most men are going to run the other way. Cause they're like, I don't even know you. You feel me? Well, who are you? They're not gonna just give you their money. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not what most men are gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You have to give him a reason for him to want to do that for you. You understand? And it's really not that hard. I don't have an issue with that. I really don't. And if one man didn't want to do something for me, you know what? It's as simple as me just goodbye. I don't have a scarcity mindset. I understand that there's 5 other men over here who will do things for me. You get it? So for one man who won't, there's other ones who will.
Hold that thought. Are these for men that you would be interested in or not interested in?
Mostly in my experience, I would say not on a like relationship or like type of level. No, it's just like, hey, maybe we're just dating or whatever, and we're just having a good time or whatever in the future. But yeah, it's a way to approach the man. You don't just come out like that's just like me posting my Cash App. I never post my Cash Apps on anything. Could I? Maybe I'll get some money. Yeah. But it's just desperate energy for me, right? You don't have to do that much. If you're a beautiful woman and that man wants to be in your energy and your company, he's going to do those things anyway. You don't need to beg. You get it? It's a way to go about it. I've never had to do that. You get what I'm saying? I have men who was like, hey, I'm not fit to spend no money. Okay, cool. But I'm going to keep on moving. All right, you ain't going to spend no money? I got it. All men ain't going to do that. Some men feel like I'm not fit to pay for anything. I don't want to pay. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends on where you at and what you desire as a woman, you know?
Where does this expectation of money come from that a man has got to pay you?
Because this is the thing. It came from God. A man is supposed to be the one to provide for the woman. This is not something that we made. This is what God made it to be. So if we're not in our we're not doing what we're naturally supposed to do, it's not going to work. You feel me? That's why we so divided and messed up now, because we're going against what is the natural order of nature. You get it? The woman's not supposed to be out here masculine all the time and in survival mode all the time. Most of us not in our feminine energy like that, right? The man is not supposed to be like the woman and lacking purpose and not working hard. And it's like the roles are reversed, right? Now we got all these women who making more money than men now, and they're super independent, and the man is more feminized. It's not balanced. Our energy is not balanced, and that's why we unaligned now. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you definitely. But what's missing from this to me is the why.
Because it's like, why do a thing? Just a thing. Why would I just want to be with a man just because? Just because, and you're not producing nothing for me. You're not coming to my life. You're not trying to.
Then you leave him and find a man that produces for you and does what you want out of life. If you want a real relationship,
yes,
if you want just money,
you're right, buddy. Yes.
If it's just money, then I totally understand. The problem is, what I see is that a lot of people want to play the game like it's not just about money. They want to act like,
it is. A lot of people, it's just money. Like,
if it's just money, just come out and admit it.
Yeah.
Say, hey, I trade. Yeah. This is how I want to get down. I want to do things in the form of prostitution, what they would call it.
Hey, that's fine. Yeah. You should be upfront from the jump about that. Y'all supposed to, if that's the type of dynamic that you came into with that man, then he already knows that.
But it's not always. It's not always that dynamic.
What you're saying is like, you just need to be honest. You need to be honest and upfront with what you want. And if he says no, he says no. If he's okay with it, he'll be okay with it. He'll do it. Like, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard.
Yeah. Here's another question I've seen around.
I don't know. I just don't have those type of problems. I'm very abundant. I don't have those type of issues when it comes to men.
How does a woman expect more from a man than what she equated to on her own? She wants a man to make $100,000 to $200,000 a year.
But she's not making that.
She's not making even close to it. She wants a man to pay all this money, but the money she wants him to give her, she doesn't even make close to that on her own. And it confuses me.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. I when you say that, buddy, this is my take on that, and this is my opinion on that. I believe in what like Kevin Samuel said: date off of what you are. Okay, so if I know that I make almost $50,000 a year, which I do, I don't make $50,000 or more currently a year, right? I'm in 40,000 range. Okay, I need to understand that maybe I need to just be with a man who's in that same range, right? And just like with men, like some women, yeah, the reason they all want the same type of man, and then they wonder why they can't attract that because there's not enough men. It's all these women who want the top earners or the top 1% of men. Of course, most women gonna be single and lonely because most of the men out here make average livings. You get what I'm saying? That's not the majority. So I just feel like if women want men, look for a man who's generous. He doesn't have to be a high earner or be rich in order to be generous with you. You get it? You can have a man who works a regular job and is very generous. You understand what I'm saying? I've had men who worked regular jobs and were extremely generous with me. You feel me? Because they really genuinely wanted to do for me. You get it? It's not about rich or wealth. Now, of course, if you can attract that, great. But let's just be realistic. Most women are just not going to attract those type of men because there's not enough of those men. You get it? And then you got to think about it like this. With the small majority of men who are 100,000 plus earners are rich, most of the women, they're not going to pick us. Okay, let's just be clear. They're not fit to pick you. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but they going to go after they pick because they can pick. They can go after the top 10 woman that they want or the top tier woman because they can pay. You get what I'm saying? They have the option because they got the money. A lot of women need to get out of delusional land. Like, if you want to attract that too, you better look the part. You better be looking good. Because men with means and a lot of money, they really kind of prefer, you know what I'm saying? They want a super, super beautiful woman. So a lot of women don't understand that, or they just feel like, oh, I'm a 10 in my eyes. No, that's why I said I respect Kevin Samuels because he was real. He will humble you in a way to where you're more realistic, not trying to hurt you, but to tell you, hey, you need to get out of delusional land because you're going to keep getting the same results. You're not going to get what you want. So for me, I've dated men who had a lot going, some who didn't. I've dated all type of men, you feel me? And I've learned that a man he gonna change or he gonna step up if he really wants to be with that woman. You feel me? And if not, then you can move on, move along. It's other men out here, but just be realistic about what you're trying to attract. That you want, most women want, and then they wonder why he cheating and he's sharing because he got money. He can do it. If a regular man with a regular job can get out here and have multiple women and pay them, what you think a man with a lot of money can do? He got way more ability and way more leverage. You know what I'm saying, bud?
Absolutely. So it's not about me condoning or not condoning or saying that a person is wrong for how they do things, but I see a lot.
Yeah, it's your life, your prerogative.
It is your prerogative. I see a lot of hypocritical stuff going on out there, though, and it's sad because it's left the 40-year-old range and it's now down to the 18, 17, and 20, and all those younger girls now think that it's about the money, and they have no experience at all. It's like, no, go pick up a book first. These years you're right now looking for money, you should be looking for some learning about life.
Getting your skill set, working, getting your own bag. That's what I was doing at that age, right? When I was that age, I'm not saying I wasn't dating, but I was too busy working for myself. I was busy working, stacking my money, working. I was focused on having some type of little stability in my life, right? I wasn't so hyper focused on what a man could do. And you know what I'm saying? Not to say even back then men didn't do nice things for me, but you know what I'm saying? I was focused on self. And that's how my mom taught me to survive. So that's good information. But for all the young women out there, go to school, go to college, right?
Get your own.
Work, get your own. You feel me? Because that's the best advice that both of us can give y'all. Get your own, okay? Because oftentimes too, if you just completely depend on a man to do things for you, like wholeheartedly for your lifestyle, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna be dead, broken, hungry on the side of the street somewhere, okay? Because it's not a guarantee. And once that man, sometimes with the man comes a lot of abuse and control. You got to think about the flip side of that. It's not always just this glamour, okay? A lot of times women get killed too. Be careful. All money ain't good money. You can't just chase every dollar or every man, because some men out here will hurt you. Okay, that's another thing that we don't talk about. How many women are unalived? Imagine by a stranger what a stranger could do to you. You get it? You have husbands and relationship partners that kill women inside their homes all the time at alarming rates. So if you got to worry about your own partner possibly unaliving you or abusing you, how many women have been in domestic violence situations or got killed in the hands of someone they loved? So imagine a stranger. Now your odds are even greater to get hurt or unalived. You get what I'm saying? You got to be careful. All money ain't good money, y'all, okay? Okay? Just because you see this shiny object, y'all, all money ain't good money. And I even had to learn that, like, it was a lot of times where men would approach me. I could have had a lot of options to get money, but I was like, nah, you feel me? You can't do that with everybody because that could be your last time. But am I lying?
Exactly. So anyone,
you know what I'm saying? How many stories we know about that? Or we know someone who's been killed because of that.
Ladies, stop approaching me with money because I ain't going to take it. I'm sorry. So... all right. Talking about your girl, Shira 7, let's see exactly what she has to say.
Okay. There are men that will sleep with women, roll around on an air mattress with a woman, put a paper bag over a woman's face that don't want them. They'll just want to use their bodies. We know men don't like women. We know y'all are mentally gay. A lot of y'all. Not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all are mentally gay. Y'all only are interested in one thing on a woman. Y'all don't like women for any other reason. Unless you could control them or get them to help you with something. We don't care. We just want your money at this point. And if you don't have any money and you're not beneficial, we don't want you. Like, these dusties think they're doing us a favor by acknowledging us. No, sir. Go walk the other way. You have nothing to offer. You're actually offending us. That's why women have an attitude when dusties walk up to them. You're not doing us a favor. We already know we look good. We don't need you to tell us, well, you're dusty. You don't even matter. You can't pay no bills. Goodbye. It's very insulting. You want to assault a woman, walk up to her knowing you broke. That's a huge insult. And y'all should literally be ashamed of yourselves as a dusty. Dusties, your attention is actually not a compliment, just so you know. They're only a compliment to Pick Misha, who seek validation from anyone, no matter if they got an air mattress on the floor or if they don't even have an air mattress or a floor.
Okay, that's your favorite right there. Pretty much. So
pretty much.
You like her? I don't.
I love her.
Yeah.
I love her.
She is doing exactly.
Love her down. She teaching the game. Like, she's real exactly. And she teaching the game.
That she does not
Nobody
play.
wants to be with no broke man.
Hang on, hold on.
You want my body, but you ain't got enough. No, sorry.
She's teaching a game that she does not play herself. Now, she's saying all these things. No, come on now. Come on, believe me. If she got a dude, he's seeing these videos, he won't be her dude too much longer after that.
He knows, trust me.
Yeah, because they're making money. They're making money, and it's not true. She's telling you, and she's telling 1,000 or 1,000,000 other people how to live a life that she doesn't live herself. So this is what a negative is. Mm-hmm. She says that if you can't do anything for me, keep going. Now, beside money, there are things that places people can bring you to that are far more valuable than money. Not everybody's going to have it. Not everybody's going to have money all the time. And I think where she misses a very important point is she's speaking from her perspective, her well-off perspective, and she's telling somebody who may not be well-off or even have a man. She's perpetrating. Now, no insult to her, but she is perpetrating. She's not living that lifestyle. These principles that she's telling are infectious. Now, if she was a man doing the same thing, I would say the same thing. Leading people down the wrong way. Now, people are entitled to their individual thoughts and actions and how they do things. But this is why, this kind of stuff here is why love don't happen no more.
Yeah, I mean, because what is she saying, or what is the rhetoric here is that it's not about love, that most men, what she teaches, well, most men ain't out here worried about love. They want what's between your legs. And she's not lying about that, bud. You're a man. You know how men are. Most men, when they meet you, when a man meet me, you think he thinking about my personality. He ain't thinking about what I care about or my life or my stress. He's thinking about she look good. How can I sleep with her? You feel me? That's the first thing that a man thinks when he sees you. When he's attracted to a woman, he's not thinking about, oh, I want to be her husband. I want to be with her. No. So
I tend to
she
believe,
has a good point.
I believe
she does have a point.
I believe a little bit differently. I believe the pool that you swim in or the ocean that you fish from determines a lot. Now, I know you and I bumped heads about that statement before, but she is, to me, saying that, and she said not all men, but the general consensus is this is people like this person here are why everybody's throwing a Cash App out. You say, hey, what's your name? How you doing? Here's my Cash App. Now, you don't know nothing about me. You look at me. You've seen me. I'm a plain Jane type of dude. You know what I mean? I don't dress all flashy. I don't wear all these expensive watches and things that really don't pay me, because people who do those things, they're doing that to show other people, look what I got.
Yeah,
they buy all that
to
stuff.
attract attention.
Yeah, they do that to
flow show, right?
Yeah, I don't care to impress somebody that much where I got to walk out the house $3,000, $4,000 worth of clothes or whatever on.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with dressing up and feeling good about yourself, but
do it for you. Don't do it for outside validation. Right.
Absolutely.
Do it for you.
So if I were a single man,
I agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah, if I was a single man, the way I am, I have to. I know me, and I know how I do it. But if I just cold approach a girl, she gonna shoot me. She gonna shoot me down, or she gonna put me on that program. If I walk up to a female outside, be like, hey, how you doing? Boom, boom, boom. She gonna take my number. We gonna talk. She gonna eventually slide in.
Or not.
She gonna mention something about a bill. She gonna do something. It's gonna be all that. Now, she would have just discounted herself. You see what I mean? Because the dude she think got the money don't have the money. The dude she don't think got the money got it. But I don't got it.
Because like you said, yeah, the thing is that, okay, ladies, let's talk about this. For the younger ladies, because most older women already know this, okay? But hey, maybe you don't. So I really specifically want to talk to the younger women. All that glitter ain't gold, like I said earlier, okay? Just because a man might look like he got money does not mean he has money. Just because a man may not look like he has a lot of money, he could possibly have a lot of money, okay? Meaning don't judge a book by its cover, and don't believe everything that come out of a person's mouth, okay? Let them show you in their actions. You understand? A man don't have to tell you about his money and all that. He not going to do that. He just going to say, hey, baby, what do you need? Here's the money. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Real men, they don't move like that. And I've learned in my day that some of the most successful men in my life, including you, Maurice, okay, some of the most successful men that I know in my life, I know a few. Majority of men in my life are not super successful. No shade. I'm just saying, financially, they're not. For you guys who are top, wealthy, who touch millions of dollars, okay? It's true, y'all. Honest to God, they don't flash you. They're not sitting here with a bunch of gold and diamonds and, they just like average men. You get what I'm saying? Y'all look like regular everyday men you see in the street. You would never know. So that's the point that you're trying to make, bud, is that just because somebody look like money don't mean they got it. Just because somebody don't look like they got a lot of money don't mean they don't. Okay? That's reality. Okay? And that's real.
So now we have young men who have adopted a pimp mentality where they think that they have to have a woman that's paying them. And the woman thinks that...
That's been going on.
Well,
yeah,
definitely.
That's been a thing.
But the woman thinks the man has to pay them. At what point do two people get together and say, hey, we're going to build together? Is it
okay,
lost?
This is a good point.
Is it going away?
No, I don't. I think it's harder, but I don't think it's lost, because the problem is people, okay, the men who said, hey, look, pay me, there's still going to be women like Shira Seven said, pick Misha. There's still going to be women who are going to do that for the men. There's women right now who paying all the stuff, doing everything for the man. The man just sitting around the house. You get it? There are women who will take care of men out here, who will give them and buy them things and all that. Feel me? I done it in my day? Yes, until I learned, okay? I used to be a type of woman because I didn't know no better. You get what I'm saying? I didn't know, I wasn't taught that. You get what I'm saying? So once you learn, you just learn lessons, hopefully, and you do better. But how many women we've been there where it's like, I got this man and he doing bad and I want to help him get up. How many women have done that? We all a little guilty. Most of us have done that at least once, okay? Some of us haven't, but it's a lot of women who understand that story. They've been there. But once you realize the treatment that you got and you see how that man is, those are like, is really not that great quality of men. You learn that lesson real quick, okay? But there's still always going to be the exception to the rule. It's always going to be a woman who wants that man that bad that's going to pay for him. It's always going to be a man who wants a certain woman that bad. He's going to pay for her. You get it? It's always going to be people on the other side of that fence, right? But for the people who want love and commitment, all that, it's just, how do you find it? That's the thing, right? That's the hard part. How do you attract the same thing that you're looking for? That's the hard part. You don't have a blueprint to that, right? Okay, I might want marriage right now, but that don't mean how am I going to find my husband? He has to find me. You get it? But how do you do that? That's the hard part, right? Where do you start? Like, how do you do that? So I think that's the thing where it's risky because we don't know the answer. We don't know. You know, when you meet somebody, you don't really know who you're getting. You don't know if you're getting you're usually getting a representative of that person, right? So it's tricky. You just have to I would say take your time. Really get to know someone. Take your time. Get to know them, because people be out here wearing masks. You thinking that you got this great person, and then it turned out that they're not that great. Right? Yeah, people can tell you anything. You have to take your time. Take your time, and don't be so gullible. Don't believe everything that you hear. Take it for face value. Let them talk, but pay attention. Be quiet and listen. Exactly. You feel me? Because it's a risk. I'm so tired of hearing, well, women should just pick better men. Okay, so what about the men? Maybe men should do better too. How about we take accountability and say, hey, maybe if we do better as a whole, we'll have better outcomes, right? That's the thing we need to be saying. Now, it's not. I hate that. How many times have I heard, oh, well, Nicole, you're going to pick a better man? If I knew, don't you think if we knew how to pick the better man, we will all be happy and married and all that?
Not always.
We will all be happy.
Not always, because sometimes we know better and we still pick it, and we just hope that we can change it to make it align to what we want.
I'm guilty. You're right, because we have that potential and that hope, and we just think this person gonna be, well, you're right, especially as a woman, we are guilty of that. But what if, okay, you didn't have a bunch of red flags, right? Say, okay, you went into it and this man or woman you just thought, oh my God, they're just perfect, they're great, they damn near close to my partner that I really want, right? Like my end game. Then y'all get married and this man start being, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Or he just start being completely controlling. That woman didn't see that coming, because for so long he showed her one way. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So it's hard, buddy. It's so hard because you never really know until you know.
Well,
you don't know until you start to see those signs.
So I've never been a woman, so you're right. And I definitely
it's hard. It's hard for us women. It's hard because then we got to worry about, are you going to harm me? Are you going to hurt me? It's way deeper than just like, you got to worry about your life out here, you know?
Nicole, somebody wants to say hi to you on line number 1. Can I put them through real quick?
Of course.
Hold on a second. Oh, that's not line number 1. Can somebody pass line number 2? Wait, not. What I say? Line number 2. Line number 1, please.
Oh Lord, the kidnapper.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, you know what? I'm good. I haven't talked to you in a minute, yeah, but I was thinking, you like catfish?
Do I like catfish?
Catfish.
I love catfish.
All right, well, I want to take you out to get some catfish.
You want to take me to get some catfish, kidnapper?
Hold on. I almost messed this up. Let me get down. Hold on a second. Can I serenade you?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna say, somebody play music. So I'm gonna come pick you up on one day. We're gonna go get some vittles, some catfish, and have a real good time, because I want to kidnap your heart. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that? You want to kidnap my heart? Yeah, I want to hold it. I want you to be with me. You know what I'm saying? And, look. I used to think I was and I used to think I wasn't wild enough. but I won't waste my time trying to figure out why you playing games, what it's all about. And I can't believe you're hurting me. I'll never get what I do. Yeah, join in with me. You got some money?
Kidnapper can sing.
You got some money? I don't got no money though. I can't pay for that. I can't pay for it. You know, life on a kidnapper salary ain't all that great. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. So you just sat here and invited me on a date.
And I
told me you wanna. You serenaded me and told me, hold on. Now I'm mad. And told me you want to kidnap my heart. To then tell me you can't pick up the bill.
We sung a duet.
Kidnapper.
Yeah, Kidnapper, you can do better than that.
We sung a duet
Come on now.
Yeah, listen, Kidnapper, you gonna ask.
Shut up, man.
How you gonna ask her to
Right,
you know what I mean? To go out with you, and then you gonna do that? You serenade the woman. I get it, man. Everything like that.
Right, and I gotta pay for the date. Oh
Yeah,
no, Kidnapper.
You gonna reach deep into your pocket.
I'm sorry. I don't want to go out with you then.
Bring some lint out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't want to go.
You're gonna have to get some money for that first date, and then we can talk about it. Okay.
Okay. Let me send you my cash app. I'm gonna send you my cash app. You send me some money, and I'm gonna take you out on a date.
Yeah, send them his cash app.
Absolutely not.
Send a cash app.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
I don't do that.
Absolutely yes.
Yeah, I don't do that unless it's my husband or I'm with my man and he just having a little rough time. But I don't just do that for men that I'm not heavily involved with. No, I don't pay. I'm sorry. I get paid. I don't pay.
You got paid to play.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you can find. Yeah, but you can find somebody else who will cash out you some coins. It's just not me, honey.
Okay, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye, Kidnapper. I'll see you later.
Bye.
So,
the audacity.
Yeah, but I mean, that was nice that he serenaded you
That
like
was
that.
sweet.
You know
Yeah, that was sweet. Yeah.
Yeah,
y'all got to see a little bit of my vocals there too, y'all.
Yeah,
I sing. So.
Was you singing with him? I couldn't.
Yeah.
It was just I was so enthralled with the.
I know I was singing a little bit with him. Yeah.
I said, wow, you guys should
the
do
lovely Keisha Cole love. Yes.
You guys should do an album together, you and Kidnapper. You know what I mean?
I know, right? That would be epic. Like, who does that?
Goodness gracious.
That would go viral. Like, that would definitely go viral.
It would, huh? It'd be like...
Yeah. Like, who does that? Who has that kind of...
Man, I don't know. I might have to sign that Kidnapper.
That's actually a good idea, but I think that we should definitely put that together.
He was trying to hit some notes, man, with his old kidnapping self.
Yeah, I know. He had me for a minute. I thought about a date with him. I kind of considered it until he talked about, I got to pay for it. I'm like, oh, you are messed up now.
You know that all men are liars.
Oh, yeah.
Check this out.
Pretty much.
I don't know who need to hear this. I'm gonna tell you something. It's only one thing you ever need to know about a man. It's only one thing. And that one thing is a man will tell you anything. A man will tell you anything. I promise you, if you hold on to that prophetic saying and
oops. Sorry about that, but
lies,
it's true.
lies.
Northern Star,
there we go back.
You will save yourself a whole lot of pain and duress. The one thing you ever need to know about a man is that a man will tell you anything.
Okay, real quick. The answer is yes.
He ain't lying.
I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. But I'm going to try to back it up. You know what I mean? Some don't. Some try to just so they can achieve their ultimate goal.
Yeah, a man will manipulate you. He'll tell you everything you want to hear. Or it could be half truths. Like, I've had men God, I've had so much experience with this, y'all. I've had men, and you just know, once you get like game tight about it, you just already know when as soon as they start talking, you be like, here we go. You just can spot it, Like now when a man starts talking, I'm like, okay, he just a sweet, he a fast talker, he a charmer, right? And I might play along with it, depending on the benefit. You know what I mean? I'll play along with your stuff. But, some real stuff, it's like, or if a man, he just moving in so quickly and that's love bombing. You feel me? That's all manipulation. You feel me? You don't, how you feel like that about me? You didn't even get to know me. You infatuate with my beauty. You lust for me. You lustful, but you're not loving me and all. You didn't have no time to even earn that from me, sir. For me to feel those feelings. You get it? Or I've had men where they be like, oh, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. Okay, how about you start doing these things? How about you court me properly, start dating me? Show me that. Then I'll know. This is the thing, it's not that hard. If a man wants you, he's gonna start. He's gonna court you properly. He's gonna plan dates, he's gonna date you, he's gonna be consistent, right? But even then, you guys, okay, where lies come in, a man can do all those things and still leave. That's happened to me. Okay, where you thinking, okay, this person has potential. They're really even nice guys. You think, oh, the nice ones will fool you more than the bad ones. It's no cookie cutter thing. You just gotta pay attention, because all men are capable of hurting women, just like women are capable of hurting men, right? It goes both ways, but all men are capable of lying, and most of the time they lie. They lie because the thing is, they want what they want. It's a selfish act. Women do it too, right? I'm gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you everything you want to hear and promise you things because plain and simple. Just saying, it's true.
Wow. But you said that women do a little lying too, right?
Yeah, women, we good at finessing. Women are the worst. Been a female. Women is cold. I mean, we be talking about the men out here cold. Women is cold, boy. We colder than y'all. We colder than the men. We so cold. Women is cold. Feel me? Because we can have a man thinking like we so in love and we want you so bad, and I can have 2 or 3 other men on the side that he'd never know about. Women are cold, and you thinking you doing for me, and I got you, him. They all doing stuff for me financially, and this one doing this for me. It's for a woman is greater, because for a man to have multiple women, he has to spend money, so he's losing money. For a woman to have multiple men, she's gaining, because I could give money. I'm gaining more, so it's a win-win for me. It's a loss for a man. You get it? He might get the goods. He might get her body. But the woman, then I could still have options where one of these men could come out to be a relationship dynamic, or my husband. So it's just different for women. It's way more, and it's easy because women we're very, very good at what we do. We very smart. Not that men are not smart, but women, we just sneaky. We very good at, right? I can have another man and you would never know. You feel me? Because most of the time for the other man, they know how to play their position. They're not fit to call my phone. They're not fit to do that. They know, hey, I'll talk to you when I talk to you. You feel me? Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Men are smart because men already know I'm not fit to mess up what I got with this woman. They don't care about the next man. Most men don't care. Now, have I met men in my day who respected that, like, hey, I'm cool if you got somebody in your life. And hey, you feel me? But a lot of men, they don't care if you got a man or a husband or you entertain other men. They don't care. They just feel like, okay, men are very competitive. They want what they want.
Nicole.
So I don't know. I just feel like women are way more better at it.
They're not better. They just think they are. My name is Aunt Taylor. It was a pleasure sitting in on the Nicole Aladrian show. One more time for Nicole Aladrian and myself. That real quick one, too.
Thank Nicole, you guys so much for tuning in. And if you guys want to check out my music, okay, I am available on many, many platforms all over the world. Now, if you guys, you can find me. Just type in Nicole Aladrian. That's NICOLE space ALADRIAN. Facebook, TikTok. And also you can hear full episodes of this show and previous shows on my YouTube page as well. Or if you want to download the Spreaker app, you can listen to full episodes for free. Now, for Spotify, you do have to have the premium account in order to listen to full episodes. If not, you will only be able to listen to partials, okay? And if you guys would like to be featured on our show, all right, reach out to your girl at NikkiDoll524@gmail.com. I hope you guys had a great time on the show. And yes, peace and God bless. Until next time.
Yeah, until next time.
Bye, kidnapper.